Hi everyone, and welcome back to another freeze dryer edition of Decisive Squirrel Homestead. Today we are freeze drying junk food. The kids have been very patient while we got some things in the garden taken care of, and now we're just doing a whole run of fun stuff. So let's see what we've got going here. So on this back tray we have Skittles, which everyone says are amazing, so we had to do those. And gushers, because I don't think I've seen those anywhere, so I'm curious what will happen. One brand of gummy bears, some circus peanuts, and the Haribo chewy watermelon candies, marshmallows, a different brand of gummy bears to see which one works better. I do have candy corn scattered in there because I was just curious what would happen with candy corn. A few gummy worms, a creamcicle that's sliced up into pieces. That kind of melted a little bit. If that turns out well, next time I'll pre-freeze the tray so that it doesn't melt when I put it on there. Some mini ice cream sandwiches that are sliced up, and some cheesecake bites. So let's get all of this loaded into the freeze dryer and see how things turn out. All right, everybody, we are back with our freeze-dried junk food. So lighting's not so great because of the time of day. That's how it goes. Freeze drying takes a while. But we are going to taste everything that we have and see what it's like. We're going to go from what we think is probably least interesting to most interesting. So nothing is packaged correctly here. We just pulled it out of the freeze dryer and threw it in Ziploc bags for right now. But first we have gushers. They look a little bit bubbly, but not much else changed. They're a little sticky. Nothing else is sticky. And they're hard. And these were the only things that were stuck to the tray. They do not gush anymore. No. You can't chew them anymore. They're like hard.
Wow. Yeah. Not a great taste sensation.
Gushers are a fail. They're better when they gush.
That is really chewy. Still.
It's like taffy.
I just made taffy.
I threw candy corns in there because I walked by and saw candy corn sitting on the counter and was like, gee, I wonder what that does. And it looks like it did nothing. They look exactly the same. They're like rough. They're not smooth anymore. Oh, they're like crumbly. Yeah, they're hard and crumbly. I'm still working on the gusher.
That's nice. It's hard. You get this like almost pop rock thing happening. That was all right.
Yeah, they're all right. They're just not chewy anymore.
No.
They're
Definitely stayed candy corn flavor though.
yeah, they're crunchy instead of chewy. Better than the gushers. Should we rank these? Gushers are last.
Okay.
Candy corn, pretty close. They didn't really
need
change
to swap
much.
them, so last is over here and first is there.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay. What should we try next? Marshmallows?
Sure.
Marshmallows puffed up a little bit. We did mini marshmallows, so they did puff up some.
Yeah.
Like Lucky Charms.
It's pretty much like eating foam. They just instantly dissolve in your mouth.
Pretty close to Lucky Charms, though. Better than both of those, I think. Circus peanuts.
Sure.
They also look pretty much the same, which makes sense.
They're pretty foamy anyways.
So yeah, these
Ooh,
are...
the sound.
Yeah. So yeah, those are a little different. I don't know that I want half of one. Everything crunches. Like the marshmallows. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, pretty marshmallowy.
What's better, circus peanuts or marshmallows? I think circus peanuts because you have some
flavor. They have flavor.
All right.
You want to do the two types of gummies?
Yeah, we did two types of gummy bears, two different brands. So of course we had to do the basic, you know, I don't know how you say it, Haribo. Because, you know, those are the best. So they puffed up, I don't know if it's focusing. They puffed up a lot. And then we have some just off-brand from Walmart that puffed up less. Is that going to focus? So they definitely look different. They came out different. Let's do one of each.
Yeah.
Some of these hardly puffed up at all, like really just the front of it. So Walmart.
Still soft.
That's weird. It's like a crispy outside and then still gummy in the middle. They were done. They weren't cold or anything when we took them out. They're like extra sticky. That did not turn out very well.
All right. And the Haribo.
I don't know how you say it. These are much puffier.
Still have a center that's chewy, but not as much of a
Not
center
nearly as much. So the Haribo worked better than the Walmart brand. I think those are down there with the gushers. Gummy bears are not my favorite. They're too sticky.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we have the Haribo watermelon gummy slices. It's like hollow in the middle.
Yeah.
It opened up in the middle, but not the green part, just the red part. It looks like there's no gummy part to it though. Yeah, there is.
Once you get to the bottom. I may like that better than gummy bears.
Yeah, they're less gummy than the gummy bears though. They're definitely...
Yeah. Yeah, so this red part on top crisped up really well, but then I think the green and the white, it didn't...
It's not quite gummy, it's just harder.
It's harder.
It's not as
Strange.
fluffy. I think those are...
I think I'd take those over circus peanuts.
Yeah. All right.
So we stick with the gummies and go with gummy worms?
Gummy worms. Gummy worms are from Walgreens, the Walgreens brand. They look like a ginormous Cheeto. They're just completely...
Wow. Yeah, they're very bubbly on the inside.
You can tell there's still like a little bit of gummy part in the very center, I think.
Yeah. Oh. No. Don't
The
like
taste
that
or the
flavor.
flavor? Oh, okay.
That flavor is not for me.
The texture is better than gummy bears, though.
It's gonna have to be low for me. This may be my last place. That flavor is not mine.
Well,
Texture's okay.
okay, but you got to go on texture for the most part. Now we have interesting things. Skittles. Everyone says Skittles are amazing. So of course we had to do Skittles. They burst open. What flavor do you want, since the flavor matters? I don't actually know. Are you a red Skittle person?
I like red Skittles too.
Got a clump of Skittle there.
Yeah. Get your the billiard ball effect.
Yeah, just the completely exploded Skittle. Oh, wow.
Wow. Totally dissolves in your mouth.
Yeah.
You take like 2 bites and it's just boom, gone.
So the Skittles have
Wow.
no chewy center at all.
Okay, yeah.
So
Favorite so far.
So the texture is a lot better than any of the gummy stuff. Definitely the number one so far.
Yeah. What are we going to do next?
Creamcicle. So the creamsicles didn't really work very well. I think I made 2 mistakes. So the first thing is the tray was not warm, but it was sitting out at room temperature when I put them on there, and the popsicle part, the outside of the creamsicle, started to melt. So I think it would work better if the tray was frozen before I put them on there. And then I tried to do slices, and I think they were just too thin. It was really hard to get them off the tray. It just didn't work very well. But I think if you cut the creamsicle lengthwise, so it was just in half, I think that would probably work out.
Tastes just like a creamsicle.
It's got a really good taste. It's got a good texture.
Yeah. If you like creamsicles, you'll love these.
If you've ever had an astronaut ice cream, it's not as surprising as the Skittles, so I think it goes behind Skittles, but probably in second place.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Cheesecake or ice cream sandwiches?
Go ice cream sandwiches.
Stick with the ice cream.
Yeah. Oh.
It's definitely completely dried. You don't want to describe food as styrofoam, but it's totally the texture of styrofoam.
It is. You can hear it. It's all crinkly. You taste ice cream sandwich and you expect it to be cold. So it's odd that way.
You taste more of the cookie than you do the ice cream.
Yeah, the cookie. There's definitely a lot of the cookie taste there.
These are Bluebell brand, if that matters, if somebody's done other brands. They're good.
I like an ice cream sandwich. I'm all about the ice cream sandwich. This kind of this style, I'm not that impressed. I like them.
I think it would be good if you were camping or backpacking or something to
Yeah.
have a treat that is light and
Yeah.
you don't have to do anything with. But like just at home, it's like, meh.
I think I like the creamsicle better.
I like the creamsicle better. I think it might still be better than the gummy stuff though.
Yeah.
Like just that gummy texture, the part that's still chewy is like extra chewy.
Yeah.
So it's not as good. And then we have cheesecake bites. We have different flavors, but we're just going to pick one flavor. Plain.
Sure.
So same thing. This is
Styrofoam.
completely dried out.
Oh, okay.
Did they not finish in the middle?
No, they are. They just got holes in the middle.
It like hollowed itself out in the middle. But yeah, it's dry. It's not like...
Graham crackers, very crumbly.
That's good.
think I'd like another flavor than plain.
I like the cheesecake part better than, because the graham cracker just like turns into crumbled graham crackers again.
Yeah.
It's messy, not really a different texture.
Yeah.
I'm almost thinking like just squares of cheesecake filling. Would be good.
You just take cheesecake filling and pipe little meringue drops of it.
Yeah, that would be good.
That would work well.
That would also be another really good backpacking.
Yep.
I think it's better than the ice cream sandwiches because it's just more flavor. The ice cream sandwiches, you really only taste the chocolate.
I like ice cream sandwiches better. The flavor of that was just not. Maybe it was the cheesecake that I'm not that cheesecake, because I like cheesecake. Maybe that cheesecake I'm not a big fan of.
That's true. We haven't tasted them not freeze dried.
Right. But personally, I would take that. I'd take the ice cream sandwiches above that.
These are Walmart brand cheesecake bites that came already cut up in little squares. So overall, we ended up with all of our gummy candy at the end. It's a cool novelty.
It looks really nice.
It
and
looks really
interesting.
cool. It's really different. It's just a neat sort of thing.
It's a party trick.
Yep. Then we have all of our different marshmallow things, our circus peanuts. Then we have Haribo gummies, which are better than other brands of gummies. They dried out more completely. And then we get into our cheesecakes and ice creams. Creamsicles were the best ice cream we did today.
Yep.
And everyone's right. The Skittles are amazing. We're definitely
They
going to
are
have to
amazing.
make more Skittles. That's really, really cool. They are completely dry. They have all the flavor, no chew to them at all.
Nope.
So that's really good. We also did the saltwater taffy a little while back, and that was really good too. That was a big win. That completely dries out. It's almost like cotton candy. So
Yeah, it was crazy. The first bite that you take of it. It was good.
that was a good one to start with. So if you're getting a new freeze dryer and you want to do some candy, some fun thing, I would start with saltwater taffy, Skittles, try out some sort of ice cream, creamsicles or something like that.
Yep.
That's what I would start with. And I think that's all for now. We're going to go do
Yes.
more Skittles in the freeze dryer so we have a whole bag of those. So
All right.
we will see y'all later. Bye.
Bye.